between the yellow line and the goal line. Handoff to Hall. Touchdown Jets. And fired up to see that possession go down the field and end up in the end zone.
Yeah, boy, that looked like something there. That drive by the New York Jets. Jets fans are at home. They hadn't seen many of those. That was crisp. Everyone was executing their assignments. They go right down the field against a really good defense.
They're going to get a free play. Rodgers is the master at it, and a touchdown by Lazard. Nobody in the league has thrown more touchdowns on free plays than Aaron Rodgers.
Number 56, defense, penalties decline. Results of the play, touchdown.
And that's when Rodgers throws down deep.
As soon as he knows he's got a free play, he knows immediately then who his vertical is, and it's Allen Lazard, and just a perfectly thrown ball. They had the single high look, so they're working the seams anyway, and they come away with the touchdown. And the 49ers dominated the trenches.
Bosa's still out there trying to get a sack. Here is one for a touchdown to Lazard, his second of the night. 34-year-old quarterback in his 13th year. He's bounced around, but as Aaron Rodgers told us, he can still play, and he showed it on that possession.
Yeah, he did. He did some good things. You got Lazard, soft corner, and put it on him, and
could be another two-point try. And
here in the second quarter, Hall and Allen are both in there on a first down for New York. Fake it, and now toss it for Allen. Rumbling through, Allen breaks free for the touchdown. He is a bowling ball.
And watch the ball handling by Rodgers. Full fake to the right, dumps it back to the left, and the rookie out of Wisconsin gets ahead of steam and hurdles into the end zone. Good blocking out in front as well. Wide receiver block on the corner by Wilson, and they were off pace a little bit there.
And normally Rodgers in complete command in those situations. Rodgers looking, end zone, touchdown, Breece Hall holds it in. And the Jets take the lead, 26 yards, a rope from Rodgers.
Quarterback sees the defender with his helmet back to him. If he doesn't see face mask, if he just sees the back of his head, you throw the football. Why? Because your receiver can see the football coming and can make an adjustment. The defender cannot, because the defender's looking at the receiver.
The rookie Allen in the backfield has a receiving touchdown today for New York. Give it to him. Allen cuts it to the outside. He's gone. Touchdown, Jets. Braylon Allen, first rushing touchdown of his NFL career.
Keep a run from going big. There wasn't a run fit there for Tennessee outside of the gap. So when you went outside of the tackle in position, no one there to begin, no one there to fill, and he goes outside a hooker and jogs into the end zone.
319! 319!
Short drop, quick throw, good move, and despite hanging onto the shirt into the end zone goes Allen Lazard. 8 plays, 73 yards, 3 rushes, 5 passes.
And Lazard's experience, understanding that there's any chance at any moment Rodgers will abort a run play. That's an outside zone to the right. He comes out of it. Quick release, as always, from Aaron Rodgers, and he gives number 10 a chance.
319! 319!
Ruckert is the fullback. On the ground. Can he get in? He rolls, and they're going to say he's short. Take another peek here.
Jennings makes a heck of an effort. That knee is up. I think that's a touchdown. I think he broke the plane. I think that's 6.
Crowd, of course, is seeing what you are seeing right now. Terry McCauley, what do you see?
Just exactly the way you see it. He's up. That knee is not down when the ball breaks the plane. This is a reviewable play, obviously. Coach's challenge. We'll see if they replay assist it.
Sometimes the replay assistant sees it. Rodgers, the fake, the throw, caught, staying inbounds. Yes, touchdown. Garrett Wilson.
Team back in this game, jumps it, and if he does get there, he maybe has a chance, but that ball is, again, not to be a broken record, perfectly thrown to the outside, away from the defender, and there's that body.
Rodgers steps up to the end zone. Lazard, touchdown. 15 yards to Lazard, and the Jets are on the board. And Rodgers is standing all by his lonesome on 1st and goal at the 1. Rodgers, all kinds of time, throws it. Touchdown, Garrett Wilson.
Makes a good play, getting his hands up and getting the deflection.
3rd down and goal. Rodgers slides through, throws, caught, but out of bounds by Wilson. Throw by Aaron Rodgers and a good catch.
Well, watch Aaron Rodgers. He knew exactly where he was going. He's looking to his left, but you see when he snaps his head back to the right.
Here we go. Up into the air, into the end zone, and incomplete. Lazard had a shot. And now the other officials saying touchdown.
You can see he doesn't totally get up in the air with all the bodies there, but he's got it. That's a touchdown right there. And then it comes out. So, oh, man.
Wow. Great call by one official overruling the other. That is a touchdown.
Ulbrich walking down to the official in case timeout was needed. It wasn't because Hall's taken off to the end zone. In for the touchdown. I believe, yes, no signal from the official over there. But Hall snuck it inside the pylon, go down the field.
Mike, every receiver is that way, okay? So this is an RPO kind of a look here. You don't know. Is he going to hand that off, or is he going to throw it to that 3 wide receiver side? And what we've seen out of Hall is when he gets a chance to put that foot in the ground.
Word from upstairs to challenge or not, he is going to challenge. He dropped the flag before he could throw it, so Rodgers instead runs the play, and it's a touchdown to Conklin. Tyler Conklin in the end zone on the touchdown pass from Rodgers. And Rodgers going to try to throw for it inside and gets the 2 with Garrett Wilson. And the Jets take a 9-point lead. Huge call there.
But the linebackers, just a confidence thing to turn and locate the football.
Jade Steratore telling us that he did agree with the call. Rodgers slinging one to the end zone. Touchdown. Tyler Conklin able to squeeze it.
I tell you what, Aaron Rodgers just rips this in a tight window. I mean, that is tight as tight could be. And how about the concentration from Conklin? There's a lot of traffic. Almost one hands it, knows he's going to get popped, and then still is able to control.
1st and goal from the 1. Rodgers near side end zone. It is caught. Gibson, touchdown. Himself a half here in New England. Clean catch from the first vantage point. A little bit of a bobble there, but he is protecting the football. Don't see it arch hit the turf. Looks like a catch for Gibson. Rodgers giving here to Braylon Allen, and he's in. Touchdown. Braylon Allen, the rookie, able to bang it in for the Jets. Jets have punched back and have retaken the lead, and they will go for the 2-point conversion.
This is about as clogged up could be, and just somehow he's able to find just a little space and end up in the end zone.
Second rushing touchdown of the season for Allen. 3 years collegiately at Wisconsin. Jets took him with their 4th round pick.
2nd and 12. Rodgers under pressure, throws one-handed, caught. Wilson, touchdown.
This is what Garrett Wilson can do. This one-handed grab, pretty tight coverage, a risky effort by Petrie. He clearly goes for the football, and that's you're either going to make a play or you're going to give up a touchdown. Good job by Wilson.
4-man rush. Rodgers to the end zone. And Wilson, can he one-handed and stay in bounds? They say he was out. Out. Lassiter covering on the play. Almost.
The only chance would be the knee if it came down. He has the ball. What a catch. Waiting for that other foot, just doesn't get down. The knee is close. That's what the crowd is reacting to.
What a grab, though. One-handed.
Oh, my gosh. Ridiculous catch.
The play clock is running.
Yeah, that maybe the shin gets down.
Whoa,
Terry, what are they looking at after that initial foot got down when it came right there at the back line?
Extra pressure. Going deep. Has his man. Has Adams. Touchdown. In Green Bay with number 8.
Remember, he hit him on a 4th and 1 on that stuttering go. This time he gets Petrie one-on-one. Petrie loses balance there, makes it easy for Adams, but I don't think he's going to be able to stay with him. Aaron Rodgers is exactly what he wanted, the coverage that he wanted, and there's the rhythm. There they are.
Rodgers looking left, now comes back over the middle to Hall. He's got some room to run. First down, Hall, 10-5, touchdown! 2nd and 3, Adams in motion. Breece Hall, right side. He's got the first down and more. Inside the 10, dives for the pylon, and it's a touchdown! Play fake. Yeboah, he's got it, and he's got a touchdown! The first NFL touchdown for Kenny Yeboah.
Goal for the Jets.
Got to have a positive play here.
Rodgers, one-on-one. It's Adams. It's a vintage Rodgers to Adams connection for the touchdown. They're second as Jet teammates.
A no-brainer for Rodgers. These guys do this in their sleep. But this is the matchup. Job, 29, on Adams, 17. And you can tell whenever he's in a cut split like that.
Joe Tippmann is his center who had that strange snap. He's had a couple of weird snaps today. Little shovel pass to Isaiah Davis. And Davis, the rookie, is into the end zone. Just his 7th career offensive snap. And the 5th-round pick out of South Dakota State has his first NFL touchdown.
To hit that shovel pass on the move, and that's what you want from Davis.
Give it to Hall for 2, and he is in. So after the Seahawk touchdown, Myers boots it away, and here is the former All-Pro kick returner for Minnesota, making his Jet debut, Kene Nwangwu. He's already housed 3 of them in his career. He's going to get a block, and welcome to the Jets with a big-time return for a touchdown.
Well, here comes the return. And this is one way to endear yourself with the Jet fans. You see them fired up for this return. But it's Chris Stoll right there. This is the block that matters more than anything. 41. That's huge.
To Wilson. Davis. Nice block inside, and he's in for 6. Joe Tippmann, the center. One of a couple important blocks. 17-yard touchdown run.
They're going to get a stretch play here, but watch the reach. Watch the way these guys get out and they reach, and then that allows the cutback to happen. And from there, it's individual effort, vision, getting a good block.
With the 1st and goal, Rodgers caught, touchdown. Jets have got the lead back. Davante Adams on a 3-yard touchdown pass by Aaron Rodgers. That was number 79, including the playoffs, beating Kohou.
Well, Wilson to the outside, just running a fade to clear it out. Davante Adams with an easy out route against Kohou.
Wilson nearing 900 receiving yards, on his way to another 1,000-yard receiving season. Rodgers handles the high snap, and there's in the middle of the field, Garrett Wilson for a Jets touchdown.
Well, Garrett Wilson's just going to go down here on the seam. He's going to go just bend that seam inside a little bit. But it was really the opposite side where Aaron Rodgers was looking. He came off that look.
Braylon now on the back. Garrett Wilson, bottom of your screen. And it's for Davante. He hauls it in, and that's a touchdown. And there is his 100th career and the 80th connection, including playoffs, between Rodgers and Davante Adams. Deep for Adams. He's got Davante Adams. Adams is going to take it into the end zone for a Jets touchdown. And that deserves a wow. A fingertip grab, and then he carried it all the way in.
Just came right down the seam and split the coverage. You could see trying to run inside. That's Lloyd trying to run inside, take away the inside, and not today. Davante Adams splits between 2 defenders. Savage, the other guy, in trail, and Davante Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And go ahead, look at Aaron Rodgers. Yes. There's Davante, top of your screen, man to man.
For 2, the floater, and yeah, it's a slam dunk for the Jets. It's Adams again. This is the Jets and the Jags this season, and they're going to let them score. Not so sure that's necessary, because now you...
That makes no sense. It's been the first miss he's had all season long since he signed here in November. But this
2nd down, 9, 2 tight ends. Good fake by Rodgers. Buys time. Here comes Brown. Caught by Adams. Touchdown. Covered by Witherspoon. An 11-yard touchdown pass by Aaron Rodgers.
Bad snap, pulls it down, end zone bound, and pulled down for the touchdown.
What a catch.
They took advantage of the matchup against Codrington, who has played almost no time at all in the secondary.
It was pretty good D, actually. Kind of holds him a little, and his hand is right there. The ball just gets up right inside it, and just an outstanding job by Wilson to ensure the catch right into his shoulder pad, and shows you he's just got to control a little bit of that emotion.
Going for 2.
Fake it, throw it.
Throw wide open. Conklin, 40-8 game. Trying to go 2 for 2, finding the end zone. In fact, he's headed that way, and he's got a wide open Conklin for the score. Earlier, now gets the touchdown from 20 yards out.
Well, he's going to be on the inside right here, just a switch release. And then he gets back inside. Really good route. And Bishop falls for it when they switch release there. No, if he goes out, he's coming back in. So he goes in, he's coming back out.
I'll say this. There's not a whole plethora of starters.
Like breakaway pants we used to wear when we were kids. First down and goal. Jets looking for the end zone. Rodgers looking for 500. He's got it to Tyler Conklin. Aaron Rodgers with his 500th career touchdown in what could be his last game there. Looks to throw. Across his body finds Lazard. 501 for Aaron Rodgers. And to another old friend, his former Packer teammate, and Alan Lazard. Handed off, Breece Hall. He's in. And it is a 2-score lead for the Jets. Touchdown and a 2-point conversion, 15-6.
Then Rodgers.
2nd and 2, trying to get it back to a 2-score lead. Rodgers scans. Rodgers dances. Rodgers runs and throws. Touchdown. He finds Adams.
Take a look here. Let's make sure he's behind the line of scrimmage. That blue line's the line of scrimmage. Yeah, he's clearly behind it. His entire body would have to be in. They're kind of on the outside looking in here at the end of year 3.
2nd and goal. Rodgers looks to throw. Rodgers retreats, dumps it off. Breece Hall makes the move, and it's a 4-touchdown finish for Aaron Rodgers.